So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Madrid have it back and can go again. Van Basten. Now it's Kane. Played out to the left flank. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Zubimendi. And he's been shifted off it. And it's been played through. Oh, good take and a good, decent chance! And it's Kane. Hazard. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Hazard has actually shocked himself. Where's that hole in the ground?
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No way through there. Rice, Zubimendi in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kukçu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Van Basten. And it's made its way to him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rice. And it's Zubimendi. Vardiol. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Alexander-Arnold. He's got away. Shot, surely! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No, again there's no way through. And it's Kukçu. And this is Van Basten. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Kukçu! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Kukçu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kane. Now it's Palmer. James. They get a throw in. And it's Ruben Neves. Van Basten. That has been slung wide. And he's intervened well there.
Might want to be careful there.
Chalobah gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. And the counter is on. He's found a way through. And the finish! And he hits the net. The second half off to a spectacular start. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now it's Hazard. Foden. Oh, that was vital. Lobbed in behind. Chalobah promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Van Basten. And he's there to belt it away. Bayer. Madrid have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, red. Nice interception. He's on it. Can he get away? He won't be happy with that one. Pass somewhat off target. And the pass is intercepted. And now the breakaway. He has found the way through. Pinches it off him. Paris ended up in no man's land. Madrid suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
And he shoots! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mbappe aims beyond the defence, and that interception was most necessary.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Number 8, Palmer. Number 10, Kane. Number 17, Phil Foden. Coming on the field, number 13, Messi. Number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 2, Fernandez.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And back to the keeper they go. Vardiol. And it's Fernandez. And this is Ronaldo. Tries to get it clear. And they're quick to get it back. That's a sharp pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Hazard. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Cucurella. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Over to the left. Serginho has it out wide and in space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great ball, and he's in here. He's in a good position here. James touches it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here. Raul really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
2 added minutes has been
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi. And he was quick to react. That's the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Ah, he's given it away. Out to the left it goes. Looking for the run. This looks promising. And the flag has stayed down. Fair effort, he reacted well.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And he thumps it clear. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement that has always been one. Vinicius Junior! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Zubimendi. Konate gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho. Kante is flagged offside. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Poland looking to pass their way through. Out for a throw. Onana. Mbappe gets a foot in here. And it's Amadou Onana. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Frimpong. And this is Dembele. Zubimendi played into space. That's good vision. And he's intervened well there. Sanchez. And it's Rice. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ronaldinho. Shapes to shoot! In he goes again! Goal! Poland! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Poland have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's shifting through the gears here. Zubimendi ploughing through the middle. Now he's got space here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rice. Takes aim and crosses.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And this is Van Basten. All the way back. 30 minutes gone.
Might want to be careful there.
He has found the way through. Gets his head on it! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's on it, can he get away? He's having a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Nicely shaped ball. And now the breakaway. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Sanchez can get it clear. Poland are looking to go forward now. And he's had a hit! Conte. Great vision. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's burst through. Shot, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
A case now of complete control.
I think he knew immediately that he got that one wrong and awarded his job.
Played it early. Oh, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior. He's found the way through. Nuno Mendes tries across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas alcohólicas dentro del estadio. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
There's
dorsal
the start of the
2
second half.
será reemplazado por
Madrid
el
come
dorsal
out for this
14,
second half with a
Messi.
different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. That's an imaginative pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vinicius Junior going full steam ahead down the left flank. Lofted in, and they've got rid. It's a loose ball. Frimpong. Great, and he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now this could be a chance. Osimhen has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Ronaldinho is behind this one. Ronaldinho! They want to be quick to recover this. Madrid different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
It's a mighty effort! Now, how often do you see that?
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Onana. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Messi. Ball comes. Big chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Mendes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And that has been clubbed away.
Poland have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nuno Mendes. Frimpong. Great run on the overlap here. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Played into the middle. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So,
17,
time for changes
el
on
dorsal
both sides,
21,
actually.
El dorsal 4, el dorsal 41. Serán sustituidos por
Onana.
el dorsal 11,
And
el
Frimpong.
dorsal 24,
Passes short
el
and
dorsal
sharp.
10, Hazard, el dorsal 9.
No,
Se va a realizar
again
un
there's
cambio
no
de
way through.
jugadores.
And that could set him on his way. Goes for goal! It's in! They're back within reach! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's...
The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And he's gone looking for safety. Lewandowski is onto it in a flash. Chance here to counter. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! And he hits the net! And they are cruising away! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Poland blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Can he get on the end of this? Strokes it back. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
And he's going to have his name taken. So what can they conjure from this one? Looking here to alter the direction of the game. He's kept it out, just. There's a sharp little ball here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Keep the ball, and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one.
4 minutos de descuento.
Nuno Mendes. 4 added minutes on the board. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliant, and the shot! He has done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so...
He gets big! Has fallen kindly here! No mistake! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
That's a cute ball. Now that's well seen too. Threads one in. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
A header! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vardiol has given away a free kick. Raul, and this is Raul. Kane. Well, played right into his path. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now can he find... And Messi! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good ball, good take. Nicely shaped ball. Fernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Probing pass. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. Fernandez. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! Oh, he's played it in. Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That pass isn't the best. That has ended up in no man's land. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Raul. And this is Van Basten. Fernandez. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Gets a good foot in there. Messi. Tries a measured ball. Raul receives it in a good position here. Rice picks it up from the goal kick. Valverde makes the interception. Van Basten. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now it's Kane. He's away! Brahim Diaz has it out wide and in space. Marquinhos. Kukçu. That has not gone well. Camavinga. Guardiol. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kukçu. Rice. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And this is Van Basten. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Van Basten. And here's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. In towards the back stick. And that was very necessary. Raul is onto this. He's through here. Van Basten is on his own. Chance! It's in! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to roll!
Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Marquinhos. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Kane. That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Fires it in, and he shoots! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Hazard clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
That's an imaginative pass. Akanji cuts it out. Played into space. Shot at goal! He scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are just the goalkeeper to beat. And Messi! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Camavinga. That's Kane. Fernandes. Now it's Camavinga, and it's Messi. And it's Camavinga.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Camavinga.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Camavinga. 5 minutes left on the clock. And this is Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well timed, excellent interception. Valverde. And this is Lewandowski. Guardiola gets good distance on it. That is a brilliant interception. João Neves wins the duel this time. Akanji with the clearance. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he? And uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
Belletti. Thailand looking to pass their way through. And it's made its way to him. Nunez. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And the pass is intercepted. Belletti. Marquinhos. Ball played for Rijkaard. Bellingham. Threads one in.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Neymar. Ambitious ball here. And this is Van Basten. And he's... and the shot! Aït-Nouri is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Still goalless at the moment. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Now it's Olise. Belletti. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries to pass it through. Deep cross. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. He won't be happy with that one. Marquinhos. Pedri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Belletti. Marquinhos. And it's Maradona. Now it's Darwin. Bellingham. Bellingham going face to face with his great rival. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Bellingham. Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Aït-Nouri. Neymar looking for options for movement. Aït-Nouri. Here's Maradona. Thailand are looking to break at pace. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. That's a cute ball. And that is as far as they're going to go.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's good play. Oh, that's fabulous. No way through, so back it comes. Maradona! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. It's Van Basten! He's missed, but not by that far. Foot in. Searching pass he's played there. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Goal! And again the keeper stands strong.
Raul really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Nouri. Bellingham. And it's Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Maradona. Bellingham. It's a good foot in there. Kukçu.
This is the time you need that pace.
Van Basten. Kukçu wins the duel this time. Nouri. It's Bellingham. And it's Rijkaard. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, this looks sharp. That is a great pick. Chance for a shot! He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
El dorsal 5.
Thailand have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Elects to cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's got his cross in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Well, there's the clearance. Nunez goes on a run down the left wing. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's shifting through the gears here. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
We
15.
have got changes here,
El
from
dorsal
both sides in
4.
fact.
El dorsal 10. Neymar. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 41.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Serán sustituidos
Well, the
por
time has arrived
el
to start
dorsal
taking
18.
risks. They may well be
El
happy
dorsal
just to level
20.
this.
El dorsal 14.
Ignoring
Messi.
is always
El
looking to
dorsal
play
24.
quality balls.
El dorsal 8.
Looking for
Se
the
va a
run.
realizar un cambio de
Maradona.
jugadores.
Delivers the ball. He's got full.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. In towards the back stick. It's a goal kick. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. That pass isn't the best. Elise. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Elise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cambio de jugadores.
Thailand with the corner. They're first. Maradona plays it short. Turns and goes back. And he thumps it clear. Knocks it out wide. Decent progress down the left. Ball driven towards... Oh, what a climb!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Little pass back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Madrid are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Camavinga. Kukçu. Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos. And it's Kukçu. Gets into some space. Great ball, and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Maradona with the short one. Oh, that's a very... Fallen! It's bounced back off the post. Danger averted for now. Now it's Maradona. Now it's Foden. Might be dangerous. It's Fallen! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Fired deep towards the back post. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Thailand really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out
Habrá
from here.
3 minutos de descuento.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Has crossed into the middle. Tomori gets it away. And they're back on the ball again. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable sometimes.